As you seek the best educational path for your child, allow us to explore why Irish Immersion Education is not just an option, but the ideal choice for unlocking your child's potential. In this video, we will discuss what Irish Immersion Education is and why Immersion Education stands as a transformative experience that nurtures your child's growth in countless ways. Unlike conventional language learning, immersion education involves living, thinking and learning through Irish. This method transcends the traditional classroom boundaries, turning every subject into a medium for deepening linguistic skills and surrounding pupils in learning both inside and outside the classroom. Globally, immersion education has been a resounding success, with nations like Canada leading the way in bilingual excellence. In these schools, students demonstrate exceptional proficiency in both Irish and English, and research shows students attain higher grades compared to their peers in English medium schools. Irish medium schools have not only preserved but rejuvenated the Irish language, giving it a vibrant, modern relevance. The growth and evolution of Irish medium primary schools in Northern Ireland is a remarkable story of cultural resurgence and educational innovation, beginning with the pioneering Bunscoileanna. Bunscoileanna was not just the first of its kind in Northern Ireland, but also a beacon for the Irish language revival movement during a period marked by political and social upheaval. In 1971, on the Shaws Road, Belfast, Bunscoileanna made its mark by becoming the first Bunscoil in Northern Ireland with only 9 pupils. Over the years, Irish medium education has blossomed into a thriving sector, with the recent census showing that there have been an increase to 30 Irish medium standalone schools and 10 Irish medium units attached to English medium host schools, reflecting a growing demand for Irish medium education. Currently in Northern Ireland, about 7,000 pupils are enrolled in these schools. The number of students in Irish medium education could double by 2032. This rising demand is mirrored in cities like Belfast, where some Irish medium schools are experiencing full enrolments and waiting lists. There are a number of advantages to Irish immersion education. Your child will not only become proficient in Irish, but also experience improved memory, better problem-solving skills, and enhanced mental flexibility. These skills are invaluable in academic pursuits and everyday life, setting the stage for your child's future success. In an immersion setting, play-based learning is a pivotal strategy for developing both linguistic and interpersonal skills among young learners. This approach, known as Súgradh, creates an engaging and interactive environment where children naturally acquire language skills through play and develop a positive outlook of the second language. As they interact with peers and teachers in structured and unstructured play activities, children are encouraged to communicate in the immersion language, facilitating a more natural and intuitive language acquisition process. This method mirrors the way children learn their first language. For example, when learning the gingerbread man story, children engage in diverse play-based learning experiences. They start by using clay to create gingerbread man figures, developing fine motor skills and fostering creativity. Then, through role-playing with puppets, they reenact the gingerbread man's escape, enhancing their narrative abilities, empathy and understanding of different perspectives. Finally, in a problem-solving exercise, they construct bridges and boats to help the character cross a river, which not only boosts their critical thinking and collaborative skills, but also teaches them about cooperation and negotiation. This approach effectively blends language learning with cognitive, social and emotional development, creating an engaging and educational experience. The role of the immersion educator is integral, as they are not only teachers but also highly skilled linguists that exemplify the correct use of the Irish language. Their ability to model accurate communication in Irish is invaluable in providing your child with a living, breathing example of the language in action. What sets these educators apart is that they consistently model their deep understanding and use of linguistic nuances. Their expertise extend beyond language proficiency. They are adept in employing a range of linguistic nuances from complex grammar structures to culturally relevant idioms, which enriches the learning experience for pupils. Another key approach is caretaker speech, which involves teachers using easy, simplified language and repetition. This method makes Irish more accessible and easier for children to grasp. It ensures that your child can comfortably learn and start using basic Irish vocabulary and phrases, laying a solid foundation for their language development. There are a number of language strategies employed by immersion schools to develop your child's language skills. The I+1 input hypothesis is an effective language learning strategy that occurs when children are exposed to language input that is slightly more advanced than their current level. This strategy gently challenges your child to stretch their language skills just beyond their comfort zone. By gradually introducing slightly more complex language, teachers encourage continuous learning and improvement without overwhelming their pupils. This method of providing just the right amount of linguistic challenge is crucial in helping your child progress steadily in their Irish language acquisition. Additionally, Irish immersion schools employ the Tumoideachas in language teaching. This method focuses on immersive language learning where instruction is given solely in the target language. It emphasises direct association between the Irish language and meaning without translation, fostering a deeper and more intuitive understanding of the language. By immersing students in Irish, the Tumoideachas complements the I+1 strategy, further enhancing the language learning experience. Parents, your active involvement in this linguistic journey is vital. Even if you're not fluent in the Irish language, there are numerous ways that you can assist your child's learning journey. Many parents may incorporate a mix of Irish words at home, such as using them during goodbyes or when discussing school-related matters. Being familiar with the songs, stories and phrases taught at the school can significantly aid your child's learning. Regular communication with the school and class teacher can also keep you informed and display your support and interest to the child, who will naturally mirror your behaviour. There are also a number of resources available online that can support you and your child on their language learning journey. So how does it work? Learning a second language follows these 4 stages. At first, the child will speak in their home language even when they're in an immersion setting. This might last for a short time, like a few days or months. The child realises that their home language is not in use. This is often called the silent period. During this time, they mostly listen and watch how others speak and interact in the new language, instead of speaking themselves. They're still learning the immersion language, even though they are not using it to talk. This can last for different lengths of time, from a few days to even a year. Next, children start using simple words or phrases in Irish. Finally, children begin using more complete sentences in Irish, even if they might make some mistakes. They keep learning and get better at using the language over time. Children harness the power of both English and Irish to strategically enhance their understanding and mastery of Irish. This bilingual approach is supported by Jim Cummins' theory of interconnected language development, which states that proficiency in the first language positively influences and supports the acquisition of a second language, further enhancing biliteracy skills. This enriches the educational experience, ensuring that children get the full benefit of their education by using both languages to grasp and internalise concepts and learning. The integration of code switching and trans-languaging skills empowers students to navigate between languages, enriching their comprehension and fostering a deeper engagement with the learning material. Code switching refers to the ability to alternate between 2 languages within a conversation or even a sentence, while trans-languaging is the process of using multiple language practices collectively to enhance comprehension and learning. In these schools, teachers skillfully employ supportive corrective feedback to encourage active language acquisition and build confidence. They view language mistakes as essential learning opportunities, using strategies like recasts and prompts to guide students towards proficiency in both Irish and English, thereby enhancing their biliteracy skills. In conclusion, Irish Immersion Education is not just an educational choice. It's a decision to provide your child with the best possible opportunities for growth and success. The benefits go beyond the classroom, nurturing their cognitive development, cultural identity and personal growth. By choosing Irish Immersion Education, you're investing in your child's future, providing them with a solid foundation to excel academically, professionally and personally. In an Irish immersion school, your child's potential is not just unlocked, but magnified through the power of Irish Immersion Education.